Hiya Sevens, in this video we're going to look at how we can draw up our acrylic squares onto Onshape. So I've just done a quick drawing here so you can picture it. So what we've got here on the left hand side is the top view. So you can see our acrylic squares are 65mm on either side, and it has a 6mm hole exactly in the middle, and this is a side view, and each of our acrylic squares is 3mm thick and they're a little 3D isometric. So to start drawing, click on Onshape, create a new document, 65mm square. Click OK. Again, just before we start drawing, I always go to the document menu, just double check that my measurements are correct. So I've got millimeters, degrees and kilograms. Once that's checked, just click the green box. So what we're going to do, create a new sketch as we've done previously, and we're going to work on the top plane to start with. So select the top plane, and you can see my sketching icons have come up there, and we're going to use the rectangle tool. However, this time we're going to click on the little arrow to the right of it and use the center point rectangle. Once we've done that, go to our origin, and we're just going to drag out our rectangle. Don't worry too much how big it is at the moment. And the next thing we're then going to do is go to our dimensioning tool, which is up here. Again, hover over that length, click your left mouse button and drag out the dimension. Click it again and type in 65. Again, you don't need to type in millimeters because it's already done that. And we then do exactly the same because we're still on dimension. Select the line, drag it out, click your mouse button again, type in 65. And we're happy with that. We've got the basic shape. So tick on the green tick, and we're then going to extrude that shape. So just click on it so it knows which bit we're trying to extrude, and we want it to extrude 3mm. So there we have it. So I'm just going to reposition it a little bit. So we've got the basic shape there, just make it a little bit bigger. You can see the origin is now underneath our square, so we need to just be careful when we draw this hole. So next thing we're going to do, sketch. Again, select that top face, so it's highlighted orange, click it, and then we're going to draw a centre. So we're not going to go onto the origin. Again, it should automatically find the middle for us, so it's just above. Again, you can see, drag out a circle. Again, don't worry how big it is. Click the dimension tool, hover over it till it goes orange, and then pull out the dimension. Again, we want the diameter to be 6. Once we're happy with that, we then click the little tick box, and we're then going to extrude again. So this time we're going to click. So again, if you click on the outside, you'll see it clicks it selects all of the parts. So we need to make sure we're still clicking on the inside of that circle. You can see at the moment, you think what's going on? Well, at the moment it's adding material. We want to remove material. Yeah, and we want to do it to a depth of 3mm. Once we're happy with that, we then just click the tick button, and then we've got our first 65mm acrylic square completed. Last thing we need to do is then just assign a material, assign a colour to it. So we click on the appearance panel icon, double click on the blue colour, and we're going to do red from the custom palette. Happy with that. Minimise that. Again, you could actually assign a material, so put a weight to it. If you right click whilst you're over it, again, you can actually assign a real material. Again, go through for acrylic. And you'll see there it's starting to give us a density and all that type of thing. But again, for the moment, it won't really matter for us. So that's where we're up to. And again, that should auto save as a 65mm square. Once you've done it, so you just put it full screen, and then you can take a snip tool shot of your work.